Today we've got Peter Kenyon in, a regular Monday morning guest. He's our cooking professor. Welcome, Peter.
Hello, Edwina. How are you? And hello, Jason.
Oh, Peter, good to actually see you in the flesh.
Yes, that's
right. I watch you on telly every Monday morning.
Oh, thank you very much.
Loving the recipes.
Excellent.
Now, this morning, you're actually cooking spicy chicken and chickpeas.
Well, with the summer weather coming on, I thought we might do something a bit Moroccan. So that's what we've got this morning, which is our spicy chicken with chickpeas.
So maybe if you're not heading to a Melbourne Cup luncheon tomorrow, you might be able to whip one of these up and enjoy it.
Melbourne Cup Day. If you're having a little Melbourne Cup at home, perhaps.
Yeah. So what do you start with? What have you got?
Let's go. All right, well, now we've got some cumin seeds here. And we're going to start off with those and get those roasting away here in our pan. Now, the good thing about these, about 2 teaspoons we're going to put in there. And the good thing about these is that they have an absolutely wonderful aroma. So we'll just whack that heat up and get the heat happening there.
So no oil in the pan or anything?
No, we dry roast those, Jason, because we want to get the nice aromas coming through. And as we shall see, when the heat begins to happen there, we'll get some nice aromas coming out. We'll put a little bit of oil in a minute. Now, while that's happening, I'll just put our chicken on. And again, just check my heat there to see that things are nice and hot.
So this would be best served as lunch, dinner? You serve it hot, obviously?
I would say both, yeah. Either lunch or dinner. Now, let me just explain what we've got in here. This is our spice mixed. And now I've got in our chicken, I've had to pre-prepare this because it's best for this to marinate for about, overnight really, but at least 3 hours. And I've got some garlic and some paprika and some ground cumin to complement what we've got in the chickpeas. A little bit of olive oil, some lime zest, lime juice and lime zest. And also just a touch of cayenne pepper just to give it that little bit of spiciness.
You can actually smell it, can't you?
Oh, yeah, it smells great. Is the lime important, Peter? Or if you haven't got lime around the house, can you substitute?
A lemon. Lemon is just fine,
okay?
Yeah. No, in fact, I just happened to have a lime and I thought, well, yes, that sounds really good.
Traditional.
So we'll just put those in. Now, I've already got some olive oil in this, and as you can see, I'm doing it a fairly dry roast just because I want to crisp up that chicken. I don't want it soggy.
So because you've got the olive oil in the premix, you're not going to put anything else down?
No.
So what sort of a heat you got going on that one? Is that just to brown it off?
About a medium heat. I don't want it absolutely burning. Now we could do this on the barbie at home, but again, don't have your barbie roasting away. Have it done on fairly medium heat. Slow cooking is generally better than really powered up cooking. So
the big mistake most Australians make.
That's exactly
Barbie
right.
too hot.
Barbie too hot. Exactly correct. Just wipe our hands there. Now while that's happening. We'll just get our chickpeas.
Now, you haven't boiled your chickpeas, Peter. They're from the can?
They are from the can. Now, let me explain that. Some things really you've got to have fresh. But one thing which is okay, and I must be careful here not to cut myself. One of the things which is okay in the can is the chickpeas. It's just such an effort to soak them overnight and cook them. It's a good idea to do that occasionally, but these are available everywhere in the stores. So I'd recommend just using the canned variety.
Shoot in the can like that, they keep most of their nutrients and everything, don't they?
Exactly. We'll just put that away.
So you've mixed that in with your cumin seeds.
That's
there
in the cumin
seeds.
Yep. And I'm just giving that now a little bit of a stir. Now, the secret ingredient in this, we'll just put a little bit of salt in a minute, and some pepper. The secret ingredient in this actually is a sweet sherry, a little bit of sweet sherry. And let that boil down. That'll form a nice gravy for us. Thank you. A little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper.
The most ancient of ingredients.
The most ancient of ingredients still works. That's right. Now, what we've got here is our sherry, our dry sherry, and what we're going to do, actually, it's a sweet sherry. Let's put that in. That's going to sort of boil away and create a nice sauce for us. Can you get that nice smell coming through?
About how much sherry did you just pour in?
About 2 tablespoons. About 2 tablespoons.
So you don't go by the one for the pan, one for the mouth method?
Well, not at this hour.
Not on telly.
But once...
Why not, Peter?
Once we're at the... as I say, it's always 6 o'clock somewhere, so the bar's always open somewhere. But I thought 6 a.m. is really... 7 a.m. is really just a little bit too much. Now, let's just see how our chicken's going. Oh, it's going along quite nicely there. Now, the last thing we're going to do is just put some tomatoes in. This is both for colour and for flavour. The lovely cherry tomatoes. They're really good at this time of the year, the cherry tomatoes. So
a lot of fruit and vegetables.
Yes, I'm going to chop those.
Summer's
the fruit
coming.
and veg, the fruit and veg at the moment is really good. So
we are very lucky here in WA, aren't we?
Extremely lucky, actually. We have very, very good produce. So I was getting my knife. Everything's bubbling away nicely. Just do our tomatoes.
Big sharp knife, hence the no sherry.
Yep.
Early Monday morning.
Just halve those.
Love cherry tomatoes.
And they'll go very nicely with our chickpeas.
Is there any nutritional difference between normal-sized tomatoes and the cherry tomatoes?
Not really, no. They're pretty much the same. I think it's more just the idea, really, in a way, of the size and of the colour. Okay, now that's coming along very nicely. We just might get these chicken bits turning now.
Oh, the camera crew are drooling.
Drooling, are they? Because they're getting some nice smells over there. Is that lime coming through, guys?
It'll only be a couple more years we'll have smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision, that's right. Great for cooking shows if that comes along.
Oh, wouldn't it?
We'll have people out there in the audience wanting to go straight to the kitchen.
Oh, I can smell the tomatoes combining now as well.
How are those chickpeas coming along, Peter? Sorry to interrupt. They're all right there?
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job there.
They smell pretty good.
Yeah.
You said that's going to form a gravy.
Well, really more of a coating for the chickpeas rather than a gravy. This is a fairly dry dish, as you can see. We'll dress it with a little bit of olive oil when we finish. There we are. We'll turn those. Those coming along.
Do you have a preference for blended or extra virgin, or what's your favourite oil?
Yeah, let me just do a quick sell for WA olive oil. We're very, very lucky here in that we live in an area where we produce some of the world's best olive oil. And so because of that, we should really have the home product. And all Australian oil is extra virgin olive oil. It's all cold pressed, and it's very, very fine product. So we should use the local product. I think we're just about ready now to plate things up.
Have you tried any of the infused oils?
Some of the infused oils are fabulous.
Oleo Bello down in Margaret River do a great.
Really gorgeous. Lovely stuff.
Lime and garlic infused oil.
Now you love your rocket, don't you?
I do love my rocket. Nice greens on the plates there. We'll just give that a little sprinkle of olive oil.
So it's only taken a couple of minutes. It's
just a couple of
really
minutes.
Quite an easy to prepare dish.
Yeah,
would look fantastic on a table outdoors on a weekend lunch or something.
Right, now here we go. We'll just put that.
Smelling absolutely beautiful, Peter.
Let's put our chickpeas on and a few tomatoes.
Look at
around
that.
the edge.
Absolutely beautiful.
So, any suggested accompaniments to this?
Oh, now definitely.
Dish?
I would say a beautiful Western Australian Sauvignon Blanc would be just the go with this particular dish.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. That's your spicy chicken and chickpeas.
There we go, Edwina.
Thanks a lot, Peter, for coming in. We'll see you next Monday, hopefully. We're going to go to a quick break.
That's one thing you can't get from watching.